What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Today we're going to be doing the video that I had thought I was going to do on Wednesday until we were so rudely interrupted by rare turkeys everywhere, finding out that they are completely 100% busted. If y'all want to check out that video, I will leave that in one of the tags probably, as long as I remember, so look for that. But yeah, today we're going to be going over the top 5 worst guns in the game. So I have my 5 plus an honorable or not so honorable mention. And yeah, let's go on ahead and get right into this. Alright guys, and for our first weapon, number 5, we have the 357. Okay, and this gun, in my opinion, is just a pain in the butt. It's not terrible once you get the scope and the flat nose hard cast bullets. But in order to get there, you have to sneak like within 30 yards of animals for a long time trying to get weapon score with this gun. It is super hard. It takes classes 2 to 6. I wouldn't take anything reliably over class 3 with it, just because I would trust the 44 or 454 for that matter much more than this gun. I just have never liked it. I hear a lot of people tend not to like this gun as well. It really makes the progression difficult. I understand that it keeps it a little bit more difficult to unlock the handguns. They're not supposed to be easy, especially as one of them being one of the best guns in the game. But this gun is just, it's so ridiculously hard. And when you're first starting to use it, and you don't even have the scope, you have to get within 50 meters and use this sight. Use this sight. How am I supposed to use this? So let's get up. There should be some pronghorn in here. I know that there's supposed to be. Where are they? Dang. Oh, there goes a pronghorn. And we actually made the shot. Shockingly. And this is a class 4 animal. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for this gun to take it down, but range is not that good with these guns. Now mind you, this gun is number 5, so it's not the worst of the absolute worst. We're going to get to that shortly, and I will show you the worst of the absolute worst. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it just makes the progression so hard, which I understand is probably intended, but regardless, I mean, look at that, a neck shot with the flat nose hard cast bullets, so the best bullets, a neck shot, usually an instant drop, took forever for this thing to die. So yeah, this is not a great gun. Normally neck shots are instant drops, and I think that right there is just further proof of how difficult this gun is to use, to put it nicely. Alright guys, so right now we are out here on Parque Fernando, and our number 4 worst gun is the 223. I absolutely hate this gun. It is so slow killing animals, even that are right in the middle of its shootable classes. So this gun is a class 2 to 4, which you would think would be, okay, it's a pretty good range. Maybe this gun can actually do something, especially to those smaller animals. You would be very wrong. You would be super wrong. This gun has horrible penetration. It kills super slow. There's a black buck over here. I know there is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright. Hopefully he'll give me a shot. If he does, I would like to take it. Don't you flee! Why did you do that, you aggravating piece of crap? Okay. Well, we'll sneak over there and take a shot at that black buck, and you can really see how bad this gun is. Alright guys, and we have gotten close enough, kind of around 150-ish meters. But here we go. And boom. She's hit. Should be a single lung shot as long as we penetrate it. And yeah, single lung shot, 150 yards. And it's taking this thing forever to die. I'm sure y'all saw the percentage finally drop there at the end. But I mean, look at this. This sucker is still going. It's only a class 3 animal. I mean, what the heck? This gun is horrible. But we'll go ahead and go over here and grab her. Y'all can just take a look at what the penetration on this thing looks like. Alright guys, and here she is. Let's see. Perfectly broadside. I hardly got the lung. I was lucky to get that. I would never shoot a class 4 animal with this gun if my life depended on it. This is the polymer tip bullets. Imagine what the soft points are like. You probably won't even be able to hit the lung broadside. It's ridiculous. 0 quick kill at 150 meters. And it's a close shot. I don't even know what to say. It is a horrible gun. The next gun is also not a very good one. Alright guys, and we're out here on Tiaroa now after some fallow deer. And the next gun that we have on the list is the 30-30. I know I might be being a little harsh on this gun, but I have never liked any of the lever actions. Maybe the 45-70 is okay. This gun just gets horrible penetration. Okay, I'm going to try and get a little bit closer than 150 just to give it a fair chance. I've never really shot a ton of animals with this gun, but I know that it does tend to struggle with penetration sometimes, especially with the not as good bullets. So especially for someone just starting out, I would not maybe recommend using the other bullets, the what are they, the soft point, I think it's something like soft point, but these are the flat nose hard casts, and they work better. I mean, you saw it took him a little bit to die. You could definitely use something a whole lot better than this gun. I would not trust it at any kind of range, and that is why I put it where it is. At least the 223 can shoot further, 300 yards. This gun can only shoot like 150. I know that's like the whole idea of using the lever action, but it just doesn't work for a lot of people's style of gameplay. And look at that. We got really lucky right there because we got enough penetration to get lung, liver, and stomach. Normally a drop shot with most 4 to 8 rifles, but this gun, no, of course not. It's still, we got 0 quick kill with this. Okay, now mind you, that might also be a little bit of a bug. Sometimes that does happen, but I think regardless, it still killed him very slow, a lot slower than I would have liked it to. So that is why this gun is here, just because lack of range, not an amazing scope. I'm sure, as you all can see, it is not the easiest one to aim with. I mean, you have a general idea of where you're shooting, but it's not great. Slower rate of fire, not as good of bullets, not good penetration, not good killing. It's just not good. I would not recommend using it for anything you really want to not mess up, because there's a lot higher of a chance that you will mess something up with this gun, and that is why I have it at the number 3 spot. Alrighty guys, so we are out here on Mississippi now, and I'm going to be showing you the number 2 weapon, and in my opinion, it is the 22 Hornet. And I know everyone was so excited for this gun when it was first announced, and let me tell you, this has been the biggest letdown ever. Me reusing the sound of the 270, I know that's a bug, but still, I mean, I don't even know what to say. This gun has horrible penetration. It just is a copy and paste of the 270 stats, and it really does struggle. I know the raccoons are supposed to be a class 2, which makes them a little bit tougher. It does fine on most of the class 1 animals, but you cannot use the 22 strat with it, which is kind of sad that we have to lose that as well, to make up for a gun that does not do what we want it to do. That it just, I don't know, it does not do what I had hoped it would. And the main reason it is so on the list where it is, you could say, is because it was about the biggest disappointment I've ever had in this game when it came to a weapon. I was so excited for it. I thought it was going to be one of the best guns in the game, as I'm sure some of y'all saw the video where I talked about that. But no, I mean, it was a complete letdown, and I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. So, I mean, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. I know I'm using the soft point bullets, but that's because the polymer tip bullets don't do as much damage. Okay, like had I made that shot with the polymer tip bullet, it would have never brought it down. At least a shot with the soft point will bring one of these guys down. Managed to hit it in the skull there, but couldn't even penetrate to the brain, even with the soft point. I mean, I understand that it's the soft point, but still, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this gun. It was just such a letdown of how this gun turned out. That's why it's on this list where it is. I was so disappointed, and it really does not perform well. It does okay on some of the smallest game, turkeys, rabbits, but like foxes, raccoons, I'm almost afraid to try and take a mustier with it. I thought I'd be like, if I ever found a diamond mustier, I want to take it with a 22H. I don't know if I'd want to do that now. I'd be kind of afraid to do it. So, I don't know, guys. This weapon is just not what we had hoped it to be, and that is why it is on this list. Alright, guys, and now for our not so honorable mention. And today's not so honorable mention is going to be the 6.5 Creedmoor. And I personally don't mind this gun, but I know a lot of people that really do not enjoy it. And I understand why. It is the weakest of the 4 to 8 guns, in my opinion. I think even the 270 tends to be a little bit more powerful than it. Has a little bit more knockdown. I mean, it is great at range because it shoots so flat. So if you're like trying to take a 400-meter shot, like if I wanted to shoot that guy way the heck out there, I could do it no problem. But it just lacks the power. Okay, and I'm not saying it's a terrible gun. That's why it's the honorable mention. But look at this, okay? I mean, I just absolutely nailed that mountain goat from like 150, 200 meters away, and it's taken him that long to die. Okay, we'll go ahead and shoot another one just for y'all to see. Just like that. I mean, that one's going to take a little while to start dropping as well. It just is too underpowered in my opinion. Though, I own a 6.5 Creedmoor in real life, and I will say it is fairly accurate to that. My 6.5, the 30-06 that my dad shoots in real life, is a lot more powerful than my 6.5. It's a much bigger bullet. It has a lot more knockdown. Like, I mean, I shot a deer that with most rifles would have never even moved a muscle, and it still ran 40 yards with, I think it was like near about a double lung shot with my 6.5 and only 100 yards away. Now, mind you, it could have also just been my shot, but I think the 6.5 in-game is just not as powerful as the others, and that's what sets it back. It's just not as good. It just simply isn't. Not saying it's a horrible gun, but it's just not the best. So that is why I have it as the honorable mention. But we can go ahead and take a look at this. I'm pretty sure the 6.5 does get decent. It gets really good penetration, but it just kills so slow. It just does. It's not as good of a gun. Comparative to the 30-06, 303, you're much better off to use those guns and not risk anything than to try and use the 6.5. Not saying it's a bad gun, but it's not the best you can use, and that's why it is still on this list. So, I mean, good penetration, not a great shot there, but yeah, I mean, it just takes too long to kill animals. So that is why I have it here on the list. Alright guys, and still on SRP, we have our worst gun in the Hunter Call of the Wild. And meet the Magnifico 45. This gun is terrible. Okay, we're going to be out here using it on some turkeys. It can use different types of ammo. It can be a 45 Colt, or it can also be a 410 shotgun. So, I mean, when they came out with this gun in, what was it, Weapon Pack 2 or 3, I think, It was a really neat idea, you could say. It was different. Not something that we had in the game before. A shotgun pistol. Well, coming to find out, it is just as bad as it sounds. Okay? I'm sure that there are these in real life. Of course there are, because it's in the game. And I sure as heck hope they are a lot better than this gun. Because it is terrible. I've never even shot it that much. But I know from watching videos with other people, I've watched some people like shoot a rabbit and it takes it a while to die with the bird shot. So I wanted to come out here and try it on a turkey and just see how bad it really is. Alright guys, and we are getting kind of close to our birds right here. And I know that I've said, just so y'all are aware, the Magnum turkeys are completely busted when it comes to the rare fur types. So we are going to charge one of these birds and just see how this does. Hit it with the bird shot once. Let's see. Why are you not shooting? What? It's not shooting. Okay, now it is. Holy smokes, that was awful. Is that a bug? What? It wouldn't shoot in the scope. I'm so confused. Yeah, no, it's not shooting. What? Okay, will it shoot now? No. It's not shooting. Okay, so wow, this gun doesn't even work. No wonder it's the worst gun out there. I mean, it doesn't even work. Look at that though. 17 hits, 50 meters away. And it took it forever to die. This gun is terrible. It doesn't even shoot. You can only... Why is it only letting me hip shoot it? I'm so confused. What? I didn't even know like this gun didn't even work. No wonder it's the worst gun in the game. You can't even use it. Yeah, you can get one shot. So what do I have to do? I have to reload it if I want to use it again? Well, yeah. Okay. So, yes, guys, meet the worst gun in the game. The gun that you can only shoot once before it quits working on you. What the heck? Wow. Alright guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did this top 5 a little bit differently than I normally do. Let me know if you like it. Kind of going around and showcasing each thing. I don't know, I thought I would kind of change things up a little bit based on some previous comments. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Just to recap, our number 5 gun was the 357. Number 4 was the 223. Number 3 was the 3030. Number 2 was the 22 Hornet. Number 1 was the Magnifico 45-410. And the honorable, or not so honorable mention in this case, is the 6.5 Creedmoor. So let me know what you all think of this list, these guns. Do you all use any of these guns in real life? How are they there versus how they are in the game? Let me know down below. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time.